Welcome back to Ask a Plant Doctor. We are back at Hiroko Hill's garden, and this time of the year, all gardeners out there are obsessed with their tomato plants.
It's true.
And we've got the expert of all experts helping us out, diagnosing, giving us expert advice.
Sure.
So, Hiroko, I understand you have more questions regarding tomatoes?
Yes. So my goal for my tomato produce a lot of fruit
Uh-huh.
and healthy. And
Uh-huh.
I learned pruning is important.
Okay.
And but this plant is getting so big. My question is, do I stop pruning?
This time of the year, ask the expert.
So you said this was an indeterminate tomato, meaning that this is one that keeps growing and growing. It just wants to practically take over the world. So I would say keep pruning this tomato, because at this time of year, we're at the end of July, and what we really want is our tomatoes to start focusing on ripening the fruit that they've already started, rather than putting on new fruit. So it's okay just to take these suckers
And
here.
then can you?
There we go.
So what is sucker?
So this is a bud that's come out of the leaf axil right here, and this wants to be more tomato vine, more stem. It wants to keep growing probably up over the fence in this case. So what we do is we send a little note or a notice to the plant to do less vegetative or leaf growth and put more energy into the fruit that we see down at the bottom of the plant. So all we do is just pinch this out just like that.
So
And
anything in there?
in between
Not.
between the tomato leaf and the stem, so it was right there.
Mm-hmm. And
So
so
we
that's
just-
a sucker.
Yeah, so we just pull that right out,
Uh-huh.
and that helps us focus the plant on ripening the tomatoes. And there's
I
one
see,
more
there's
down
one more
here,
down there.
so we'll just pinch that one out too, just like that. And if you do it when they're small, it creates a little wound, but the tomato just seals that off and keeps growing.
And now look at this one.
That
Look at this one. That's
So here's
also
another
looking-
one that's and this one is maybe a little bit big. I'm not going to pinch this one off because
Even though it's sucker?
because this one is a little bit bigger, and I don't think I can pinch this one off and make a clean wound. If I had shears with me, I might cut that out so that I made a nice straight wound to prune that out.
I was behind and then I missed it. But I would like to chop it, but because of it's already have a flower and the fruits is coming. What should
So-
I do that?
So on a tomato that grows these bigger fruits, and you can see this is a pretty good sized tomato fruit. These ones take a little bit longer to mature than the small, like the cherry tomatoes. So I don't know, you could let this go and it might produce some fruits, or because this is a bigger fruit size, this one might not have a chance to finish before frost. So
And also the season is not seasoning, but the season is coming to a close very soon too. This one does not have the time to grow into fruit.
right.
Because
So-
of the size of the tomato, right? This is
Right.
Bruce's heart, so
Yes.
it get bigger.
Yeah, so this one I might suggest, even though it's hard to pinch out flowers that might produce fruit, now's the time when you really want the plant to focus on producing fruit.
Being ruthless.
Yes.
It is
It's
hard.
what makes a beautiful garden. I know it's very hard, right?
Yes.
How about this one? This is a different tomato,
Mhm.
and then I missed the opportunity to
And
prune.
there's one right there by your thumb.
Oh, yeah,
Right there. Yeah,
Right
so
here
there.
Mhm.
Right
is
here,
one.
so-
And we could just pull that out. Now, this is a smaller tomato. You can see that these fruits are smaller. This might have time to set fruit. Maybe not this sucker right here, but these ones might have time before the end of the season. And so
Do
it's,
you call this a sucker? Looks
no, this is a-
this is a main, right?
yeah.
Okay. How about this one? This is sucker.
So this one, it's
Oh, no,
already
no, I'm sorry,
right here,
this one,
down
yeah.
here.
Mhm.
So this one,
I
it's,
know this is sucker, right?
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So this is sort of up to you. These are smaller fruits. It might have time to set those fruits in.
Yeah, because I
and
see
get
a
right.
flower and okay, so this is a because of the size of tomato.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't take
Depends.
quite as long.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, tomatoes are like people. It's not one cut fits all.
Right.
Right. So you have to take into the account of the size, potential size of fruit to determine, and the growing times left to determine if you want to pinch the sucker off or how big the suckers are already to pinch it off. So it's case by case, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, that's great. Thank you, Kim.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you for asking such great questions. Like I
Thank you.
say, we are all anxious, and tomatoes give me anxiety like you cannot believe.
You're not alone. Tomatoes are our number one question at the Master Gardener Clinic.
That's great. That's great. Well, thanks for watching. This is Jian and Tim from Spokane Public Library Home and Garden Channel.